The Dragon Ball Z has captured an entire generation and even some of its current. That's why it's no surprise that the game keeps getting released. This time around, it's Dragon Ball XenoVerse, a title that wasn't part of our most anticipated list, but has surprised us with its narrative. DIMS, the original developer of Budokai, are behind the new Dragon Ball Z game, which outshines and outperforms more than ever. Did Sender fulfill all our wishes? How do you create something innovative and new when we've seen everything within this saga? Well, the developers had a hard task in hand, but they've been able to accomplish just that. The main aspect of XenoVerse is that we won't be playing as Goku, Vegeta, or Krillin and company, because we are the main protagonists, by creating our own character via the extensive menu create option, where we're able to select race, build, height, and much more stuff and aspects for our character. And wait, that's not the best part, because we will be taking part in the storyline, reliving some of the most iconic moments of the series. In order for all of this to make sense, DIMS has invented a very cool narrative, where the main events of the series are in danger. Fighting alongside Trunks, we will be part of a time patrol that will be in charge of keeping all the events in time in order. We will be waging wars against Raditz, Vegeta, and a more powerful form of Frieza, and all through a combat system which is solid and consistent. Maybe not one of the best ones from the previous titles, but with the new system, you're able to perform special attacks which are easy to execute. You have a very simple concept to executing different types of combos, which will leave you satisfied when executing them, and the camera angles work decently enough to perform pretty well when you are in those intense battles. Apart from the storyline, we also have quests, which will challenge us and give us a rating based on how well we perform for that individual quest. This will also help us level up our character, and the progression system becomes very notable and one of the main focus points of the title. We are also able to obtain points and currency from each individual quest, which will help us buy clothes and other individual items. And if that wasn't enough, we also get to explore Toki Toki City, where we're able to not only encounter different masters like Piccolo and Krillin, to name a few, which will help us learn new special attacks and help us progress through different types of side quests within the game. Apart from that, we also have each individual shop where we're able to purchase different types of items. It's also a small Dragon Ball line. The reason I say this is because there is also an online mode where you're able to compete in some of the missions with some of your friends or some of the people within Toki Toki. You're also, aside from that, you're also able to compete in versus mode. A cool aspect of the versus mode is you're able to go 3 versus 3, and you will have 3 characters that's fighting at the same time with another 3 other individuals, which results in this game being a very good game with a very good lifespan, even more than some of the previous titles, which is also covered with great audio and visuals aspects. Overall, there's a great colorful scheme in the game. There's a great amount of detail, especially when you're doing the combos and the supers. A great consistency on the special effects. Like usual, we don't have the original theme songs, but we do have the option to change the voice to Japanese because they do know what their fans want, which is also covered with great audio and visuals aspects. Overall, there's a great colorful scheme in the game. There's a great amount of detail, especially when you're doing the combos and the supers. A great consistency on the special effects. Like usual, we don't have the original theme songs, but we do have the option to change the voice to Japanese because they do know what their fans want. A great narrative, a great battle system, a small world to explore, a lot of customizations, a great online mode with great graphical fidelity, with just a lack of a better combat system, which made a staple of the previous titles. But even with that being said, this is great news to all Dragon Ball Z fans. It seems like all our wishes were granted because we got a Dragon Ball game which is worth for us to go search for those Dragon Balls.